6 months later.
I am currently mixing some salt water. This is the bucket where I take the dirty water out the tank. That is the bucket where I'm mixing the salt. So I'm doing a 30%. In there I have my heater and the circulation fan. Here's my salt. This is really good salt. It mixes so fast. It's very clean salt. There is no sediments or anything weird in the bottom of the bucket when it is done mixing. Here's my new light. I will go into that, but I love this light. It's making the corals grow great. The number one thing that I love about this new light is it takes 30 minutes for my lights to go up to the highest setting that I want them at for light intensity. Here's my new protein skimmer. It's a hang on the back. This thing really pulls out all the nasty stuff that I don't want in the tank. I do have an ATO on this tank, and I do have this reservoir down here. I believe it's 2.5 gallons. Also, I went ahead and got me a wave maker that is controlled with this controller right here that hangs on the wall. There's an F on it for feed mode. I can change up the modes right now. As you can see, there's a bar above those numbers. That bar is how strong the pump is running. So I have mine on random. You can see the wave maker. I have it here because for my tank it works well by pushing the water this way, wrapping it around this side of the tank, and then blowing it back that way. And then also, that's my main return up there that is slightly curved, that pushes the water down, and it hits my Euphyllia garden here. While the corals are just barely waking up and the lights are just barely turning on, I'm gonna go ahead and stir up some stuff and start my water change. To take this turkey baster, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just gonna rough up the sand a little bit, blow off the rocks, and get stuff, you know, floating around suspended in the water column so I can then siphon it out. As an update, you can see that I'm starting a Euphyllia garden. Here's my hammer, and here's my frog spawn. On this arm here, I have my Favia. It's growing out very nice. I have this guy down here growing out nice. I honestly cannot remember what it's called. Here's my Leptoceras. I actually moved it. Here are my Duncan Corals. My clownfish loves to hang out in it. This is Kenya tree, looking nice and happy. Top here, I have a micro musa. Here's my Zoa garden. They're really starting to come together, and